Imagine this. You're on vacation, soaking up the sun, exploring a new city, feeling free and open to experiencing all the world has to offer. Your heart sings with the thrill of adventure, but your excitement is cut short. As you turn around, you lock eyes with a stranger. A slow once-over and then a comment, a question, or maybe just a stare. But it's not just a fleeting moment of awkwardness. It's a harbinger of what's to come. Everywhere you go, every corner you turn, similar encounters await. Do you stay and fight back tears? Do you walk away disheartened? Or do you pack it in and head home, your dreams of exploration put on hold? Today we want to hear from you. What places have you been to where your presence seemed unwelcome? Where being black made you feel more like a specimen under a microscope than a traveler experiencing the world? Share your story in the comments below. Let's start a dialogue and show the world that when we talk about travel, it shouldn't be a luxury. It should be a right. Let's paint a picture of the world as it is, not as we wish it were. Have you ever been to a place where you had to erase your identity to just exist? Where being black wasn't just noted, it was dissected, commented on, and worse? We're here to listen. We're here to amplify your voices. And together we can make sure that your experiences don't just fade away. If you're hesitant to share your story, know that you're not alone. Many black women have endured similar experiences. You can choose to remain anonymous. No judgment, only understanding and support. So let's dive in. Your experiences matter, and they have the power to change the world. But before we get into that, take a moment to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you find our content valuable. Your support helps us continue to deliver insightful and impactful stories like this one. Traveling should be synonymous with freedom, but for some it becomes a burden. Have you ever felt exhausted just by existing in a place? Picture this. You're on vacation, the kind that's supposed to rejuvenate, to broaden horizons, to fill you with stories to tell. You're eager to lose yourself in a new locale, to try new foods, to see iconic landmarks. But then the unexpected happens. You're followed around, stared at, questioned, and as days pass, you realize it's not a coincidence. It's a pattern. Every smile seems laced with mockery, every question tinged with prejudice. You're not just a traveler, you're a spectacle. Your mere existence is a disruption. You wonder, am I really seeing this, or is my mind playing tricks due to months of simmering stress? The truth is, you're not alone. Many black women have navigated similar terrains, and today we're here to listen, to learn, and to ensure that your experiences don't fade away. Tell us about a place where your existence was more scrutinized than your actions, where being black wasn't just acknowledged, it was dissected. What place comes to mind, and why? In which city did you feel more like a lab rat than a tourist? Which country made you question whether the welcome mat was rolled out for you or rolled up entirely? The answers, we believe, will resonate with many. They'll create a mosaic of experiences, a patchwork quilt of emotions, a symphony of voices that deserve to be heard. When we talk about travel, we often romanticize the experience. We dream of quaint cafes in Paris, the pyramids of Egypt, the bustling markets of Marrakech. But what we rarely discuss is the flip side, the harsh reality that black women can face. When we explore the world, we're not just tourists. We're ambassadors of our race, our culture, our identity. And sometimes the reception we get isn't one of warmth and acceptance, but of suspicion and hostility. It's time to break the silence. It's time to shed light on the shadows of our travel experiences. Join us and let's start a conversation that's long overdue. What are those places, those very spots on our planet where being black feels more like a curse than a blessing? What are those destinations where the beauty of the location can't outweigh the weight of prejudice that hangs heavy in the air? Picture a picturesque Tuscan village, rolling hills, vineyards, and the promise of a leisurely vacation. But then reality sets in. The locals' curiosity becomes invasive. Their questions about your hair, skin, and heritage cross the line from polite interest to relentless interrogation. Each day brings a new set of stares, whispers, and attempts to touch your hair without asking. You're not just a tourist, you're a source of endless fascination. Even the most beautiful sunsets are tainted by the realization that you're not sharing the experience with fellow travelers, but with gawkers. The village that promised tranquility has turned into a battleground where your composure is tested daily. You can't wait to check out. Or perhaps it's the vibrant streets of Thailand that beckon you, the bustling markets, the ornate temples, the promise of an adventure. But as you navigate the crowds, you realize you're not just a face in the throng. You're a target. You're constantly jostled, groped, and spoken about in a language you don't understand. But the tone is clear from the gestures and smirks. Each day brings new indignities, new violations. The markets that once held promise now feel like a minefield. The temples that once inspired awe have become a backdrop for uncomfortable encounters. You're not just a traveler, you're an object, a specimen, a curiosity. The adventure you craved has morphed into a nightmare. You yearn for the comfort of home, for the familiarity of your own culture, for the respect that's absent here. These scenarios aren't figments of imagination. They're echoes of real experiences shared by Black women across the globe. When we venture into unfamiliar territories, we're not just explorers, we're pioneers, blazing a trail in landscapes that weren't sculpted for us. We're warriors, fighting battles that go beyond the confines of our hotel rooms. With each sunrise, we confront a new set of challenges, a new set of biases, a new set of prejudices. And the most disheartening part, these battles are often fought on the altars of ignorance, where the currency of exchange is curiosity and the cost is our dignity. Our presence is seen as an anomaly, our bodies as a spectacle, and our identities as a puzzle that must be solved. And as days turn into nights, the toll becomes immeasurable. The spirit that fueled our wanderlust, the zest for exploration, the hunger for discovery, slowly ebbs away. It's replaced by a weariness that's not just physical. It's emotional, psychological, and deeply soul-wrenching. We're not just tired of walking the path of a tourist. We're tired of being studied, dissected, and categorized. We're tired of being objects of curiosity, of being specimens under a microscope. We're tired of being judged, criticized, and labeled. We're tired of being seen as anomalies, as oddities, as curiosities. We're tired of being the subject of invasive questions, of being the focus of relentless curiosity. We're tired of being gawked at, stared at, pointed at. We're tired of being reduced to our physical attributes, of being fetishized for our blackness, our features, our textures. But amidst this weariness, there's a flicker of hope. The hope that by sharing our stories, by amplifying our voices, we can pave the way for change. We can transform the narrative, rewrite the rules, and redefine the experience for generations to come. We can create a world where travel isn't just a privilege, it's a right. Where we're not just tolerated, we're celebrated. Where we're not just seen, we're heard. So let's embark on this journey of healing, of empowerment, and of transformation. Let's unravel the complexities, the challenges, and the triumphs of Black women's travel experiences. And let's ensure that our stories, our truths, become the blueprints for a better, more inclusive, and more welcoming world for all. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Let's continue the conversation. Tell us about your experiences in the comments, and let's work together to create a better travel experience for everyone.